Why, hello there. I started this video 3 times because I said the F word within the first 3 seconds. Anyways, good morning. It's New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve, the very last day of 2024. You dirty whore. And I am like in the middle of nowhere, and there is one of those cyber trucks. I've seen 2. One of them is yellow and that one was silver. And I actually think they're cool. Tell me in the comments if you think they're disgusting or ugly or whatever. I mean, I'm driving a 1999 truck here. So. Anyways, I want to talk about this year. Do a little reflecting. I'm trying to live in gratitude about this year. I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh my God, it's the last day of 2024 and it's been so hard. But you know what? Guess what? 2023 was filled with so much. Homeless, living in a tent, hundreds of days. Like, how did that even happen? Last October, I ended up going to my friend's house, so it's been about a year. And I remember last New Year's Eve, I remember it had been so long since I had been in talking situations with people and even seeing people. You know, when you live in the forest for all that time, you don't see anybody at all. You know, I'd go and I'd do my laundry once a week, and I'd go get, you know, all the tubs of water once a week and try to go to the store at least once a week. I'd have to go to the store a couple times a week for ice, but I really didn't even talk to anybody. So it was New Year's Eve last year, and I remember being out in the street in the cozy cabin, because the cozy cabin was in the street that time before the police kicked me out and every fucking thing else happened. But I remember trying to go to sleep before midnight because it was still at that time where I didn't want to I couldn't associate with anyone. It was like I was afraid. I didn't know how to talk, you know, or something like that. It was just fucking weird. And I remember when it hit midnight, before it hit midnight, I could hear the next door neighbors. They were playing music, boom, 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 and everybody was having fun. And I felt good for them. You know, the louder the music, the better the stuff. People are celebrating. I loved the fact that people were celebrating. And I loved the fact that I was in my cozy cabin and that I had friends. Oh my God, are you guys jiggling all over the place? And I had friends that understood where I was coming from, that understood that I couldn't just be like, hey, you know, party down and stuff. And I'll never forget at midnight, I think I woke up, I'm not really quite sure, but I'll never forget the bam, 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 and fireworks going off and gunshots and all this stuff, and the woo, Happy New Year. And it ended. I was wondering what that noise was. I found out the next day it was pots and pans with the dude. They were hitting pots and pans and stuff. And I remember laying there like it was yesterday. Like, remember totally laying there and thinking to myself, things are so much gonna get better in 2024. Like, I'm gonna be able to do this and that and this and that, and none of that happened. I mean, a lot of it happened. I never thought I'd be able to get the back surgery. Who would have thought that 87% of doctors that look at the MRIs do not catch, oh my God, you guys are bouncing all over, do not catch the tumor that I had on my spine, filled with nerves. I could have suffered forever. So who would have thought that I would have had back surgery? Because when I was living back in the valley, I knew I needed back surgery regarding other bones in my body. I really need to pay attention here, you guys. Because there's a little loop-de-doop where I can get out, but I'm not going to do it. I'll go after this one. Because I can totally safely do it after this one with you on the phone. With you on the phone, with you on the, whatever you call it. I always knew that I needed to have surgery, but they told me it's at least a 4-month recovery time. I got the surgery. I was with the perfect people. they sat there and said that, you know, anything you need and we'll help you with this and blah, 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 blah. And even though I'm only not even 3 months post-surgery, and even though I'm in severe pain constantly all the time, and even though I did something yesterday that made it so bad that my back was spasming over and over and over again, it's done. You know, even though my surgeon told me I'll never be normal again, because I was like, when will I be normal again? He's like, never. I was like, what? I know that I don't have a tumor surrounded by nerves. I know that I just need to work on the way that I do things and not think, oh, that's not heavy, I'll pick that up. You know, I gotta be careful on the shit that I do. But who would have thought that I would have been able to get that surgery? Who would have thought that Asal would have gotten so much better within the last year? For those of you that have watched my videos forever, remember when he used to just be, oh God, it would be thundering and lightning, and he'd prefer to be outside in it with his mouth open saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, come in here, come in here. And I'd have to like drag him in, and mud would be everywhere, and I'd have to clean it all up the next day. And I mean, who would have thought that he's grown so much in the last year? Who would have thought all of these things? Who would have thought that I have a caseworker since I've got here that hasn't left me? My 8th caseworker within a year. Who would have thought that I still have her? I mean, even though there's really nothing I need her for now that the Social Security has been applied for, but I've been thinking about this year, and I've been thinking about the gratitude instead of saying, oh my God, my back hurts so bad, because I couldn't get out of bed this morning. I fell asleep and somehow got on my back. And when I get on my back, I can't just like get up and be like, hi, you know, and start my day. I can't just do that. So that's kind of like where the, oh my God, it's New Year's Eve, and oh my God, I want to smoke a joint on New Year's Eve, and I can't even afford a $7 joint, you know, all of that stuff. I had to turn it to gratitude. And so that's where the gratitude started coming in. I know how to roll. I just have to roll. I think it's, I think the phone's jiggling like this, because, I noticed one of the tires were totally bald, so I'm gonna have to take a look at that. But I decided the last day of 2023 that I'm gonna be fucking grateful for everything. Right now I'm pulling into Walmart. Guess what I'm grateful for? I'm grateful that I'm picking up all my medication at once. Because what they do is they say, oh, one you can pick up today. A week later, oh, this one you can pick up now. I only take 4 medications. And those it's none of your business, but I'll tell you anyways. I take 2 medications for mental health, which helps me a lot. I'm going to do something, Darren, because I'm in so much fucking pain. I'm going to park kind of far away from the door. Not far away, but not close. One moment, please. Because I need to walk a little, because my back is completely locked right now. And if I fall on my face, I fucking do. I don't even care. I take 2 medications for mental health. I take 1 medication in case of emergency. It's, you know, like a propanol or whatever. It's kind of like a panic disorder type thing that's used for sleep, and it's used for a whole bunch of shit. You know how doctors do this day. You're like, what's this medication for? And you look it up, and it's for like brain injury, and it's for your leg. Like, I don't get it, you know, but whatever. And then I take the Lyrica for my back spasms. My stomach has started blowing up. Like, I'm 5 months pregnant. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I just eating way too much? And then I looked it up, and everybody's like, it made my stomach blow up. So I'm grateful that I have a doctor's appointment on the 6th. So I'm going to talk to my doctor about the Lycra. If you guys have taken Lycra, let me know if you like look like you were pregnant, please. I do. Even in some of my videos, you know, and I don't have it up here, you could see my stomach like bulging, and it's really fucking weird. Like, oh, I can feel the baby move. It's my stomach. I'm hungry. Anyways, I'm grateful that I'm able to pick up prescriptions. I'm grateful that even though my doctor is out of town for like 2 weeks, like most doctors are around this time, I'm grateful that I have an appointment on the 6th, and the 6th is when she gets back. So I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful that the pharmacy's open on New Year's Eve, because like, what pharmacy is open on New Year's Eve? I guess they all are, but... So I'm just gonna work the whole day in gratitude somehow. I'm going into Walmart. I don't have even a fucking dollar, not even a dollar. I'm out of food stamps until the 12th. But I just have to get through this week, and I have to get through next week. However, I'm grateful that the pharmacy's right at the front. So hold on, I gotta try to get out of this truck. I gotta slide. Oh my God, fuck. Ouch. I have ADHD really bad, but I'm grateful I don't take ADHD medicine, because that doesn't help me, because I've got panic disorder. So why feel like, 24 hours a day? It is not a good feeling. I forgot what I was just saying. Anyways, I want to wish you all a really, really happy New Year's Eve. New Year's. We'll talk on New Year's. We'll talk this New Year several times, of course. And I'm grateful that I have God in my life. That I know that no matter what's going on, look how slow I'm walking. I'm talking to myself. People probably think I'm a stupid fuck. And I'm grateful that I just have to trust His order instead of my order. If you don't believe in God, that's fine with me. I could give a shit. I love you just the same. I know that my Father God is your Father, so that's all that matters. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I'm just about out the door. So have a beautiful, beautiful New Year's Eve. Please don't drink and drive. Just get a damn Uber. And if you gotta wait for the Uber, just wait for the Uber. If you don't got money for an Uber, just fucking walk. Okay, I'm here. Okay, love you guys. Okay, bye.